Where's your favorite place to people watch?
I love watching people walk on sidewalks.
How does it make you feel?
You get to know so much about them.
You gotta admire a guy that's confident enough to watch somebody walk on the sidewalks.
But I have to be sitting down with my back to a wall. Otherwise, I feel like I'm also being watched.
I can't because I'm too worried about how I'm being perceived. I'm walking weird. Am I looking weird?
I knew you were going to bring up the walk.
What are my hands doing right now?
Yeah, we all talk about it.
I'm making a lot of internal observations. I'm an internal observational comedian.
I just avoided the doghouse, brother.
What do you do?
For whatever reason, one of the clips from the library bar with Sean K. the Snowman popped up on Michaela's For You page just now. And it was the loud lady.
Please don't make me look like a piece of shit on the internet. I love you.
Follow us. I love you too.
She called you babe and she said, oh, thank you very much. That goes over there, actually.
We did it.
I hate her.
I got commended by the way I handled that. She was very loud, very annoying.
I loved her.
That could have gone a terrible, terrible direction for you.
Matt loved her.
I know. You're lucky. Thank your lucky stars, Griffin.
Because I'm smart?
Because you're with me.
Oh, yeah, I do that every day. Oh. So how you doing, Bubbly?
Should we freaking start this one or?
Oh, I assumed we had started.
Oh man,
I'd be starting. That's why I was. Dude, this is my podcast voice.
I know
what are you
it's so. I don't know. I didn't know if we. Welcome to another episode of the Comedy Virgins podcast.
You're a freak, dude. We've been what? How many episodes in are we?
This would be roughly 42.
42.
Isn't that
This is
pretty
the
crazy?
great Jackie Robinson episode.
No.
And you don't know my podcast voice? His number's retired, bozo.
He is. His number is retired. He did a lot of good.
You are a freak.
You're a freak. You
I have
freaking loud
a
lady
baseball-
yelling.
Dude, you're so Italian. Shut up.
Dude. Go ahead.
I have a baseball signed. You know what? No, you go ahead.
You have a signed baseball from Jackie Robinson?
No, Gaylord Perry.
That's even better.
Which, folks, if you don't know, look up Gaylord Perry because I'm probably going to get this wrong. I Googled this when I was 8. So, Gaylord Perry, an absolute monster, an MLB 04. You could go back in and get, like, old players with coins that you got from your game. Fantastic. I think he was just really nice to Jackie Robinson. I think that's his big claim to fame. Plus, he was a great spitball pitcher. We're going to have to fact check that.
Pretty much everything you're saying, fact check. I don't know if he met Jackie Robinson.
Until the end of time. I
Yeah.
could be thinking of some. Is it Pee Wee Herman?
Pee Wee Reese.
Right.
Yeah. This guy knows baseball. People sleep on that.
People say I don't know much, but I know a lot about a little baseball.
Yeah. And speaking of your vast knowledge of sports and maybe even abilities, in the episode with Jason and Tubby, at the very end, your frustrating ability to be better at sports than people would think reared its ugly head.
This last episode that I forgot to watch as we were going through edits.
Yeah. No.
All right,
I
dude.
t-
As soon as I watch that episode, I'll provide a comment.
yeah,
It is on my to-do list. I know it's coming out tomorrow.
No, it came out today.
What's today?
Wednesday.
I am all over the map, as you can tell.
This guy's our
I
freaking
thought today
project
was
manager.
Tuesday. What'd you say?
This guy's our freaking project manager.
Program coordinator.
Are you a program coordinator?
Yeah, they said I used to be a project manager, but then all of our clients thought that I should be doing project management things, which I am not doing. I'm actually coordinating multiple different programs at a time. And so leadership said, let's put a kibosh to this once and for all. And I'm not a project manager. I don't know how to manage most things, but I can coordinate. I can coordinate real good.
I manage most of my life. It's going so well.
Yeah. I
Dude.
thought today was Tuesday. It is, in fact, a Wednesday.
It is. And you're not even unemployed.
No, I got 2 full-time positions, one of which I have neglected severely. I didn't know that edits were going out, that the episode's already posted.
Yeah. Well, so I figure, the episodes that you're not in, you might be like, well,
No, that's bull.
Well,
I
I
just
wasn't
forgot.
even. I was like, well, that's understandable. Like,
You're trying to cut me some slack here, and I don't deserve it. I will be sending myself. This is my second full-time job. I don't know. We don't really have titles here at TCV.
No.
Besides the Bozo and Bubby and
Skidmark.
Skidmark, G-Spot. Yeah, things of that nature.
Yeah.
But I will be reprimanding myself, and I'll probably have a talk with HR. So
I'm gonna give myself the belt.
have you seen that? There's I forget who it is. I feel like it might. Again, I know a lot of things about very limited subjects. Maybe it's Chief Keef. It's either Chief Keef, maybe Young Thug. I genuinely don't remember, but there's maybe Quavo. I think it might be Quavo, actually. There's a video of him and Mr. Editas, if you could clip this right here.
It's right there.
Of him getting asked how he holds up his pants, and he just says the word belt. And that's the interview. And I think that's amazing.
You know what's the coolest thing about this?
What's up?
It's that we don't know who he is, and we roughly know what he said, and we're gonna clip it anyways. It'll probably just be you saying it again.
Belt.
Nailed it.
Perfect.
Nailed
Yep.
it. And that's an ad lib that we have recorded.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Dude, in the time that I've spent editing that one song, I am realizing all of the potential problems that we are currently running into.
Meaning?
We're all singing at different tempos, which is fine. It's fine it is fine. It's that I can't edit the music to match different tempos at this moment in time. So it's like, oh, let's slow down the beat here for this
Wouldn't
verse.
you just slow down us or speed us up?
It fucks up the Tubby sounds really deep in one of his
Really?
verses, and it's because I slowed it down, and it goes way deeper.
You freaking do one thing and then 10 other things happen, dude.
Yeah.
We should not have to look that far into the future.
No.
We are present boys.
Yeah. We Liam we've got 2 weeks.
Maybe he's a deadline guy too.
dude.
Like he needs that deadline.
I feel like we all grew up that way.
I feel like you and I don't know if what Tubby's thoughts on this are. I don't know if he's an under the gun, give me the pressure, self-imposed or real or not. I feel like he might, be getting things done early.
In math class, he was getting it done early, but I feel like he's a chameleon. He can mold and shape to whatever he needs, to whatever we need, to whatever anybody needs. He
He's
wears a lot of
chameleon,
hats.
And he's a big old freaking sweetie pie. And that is what I love most about him.
Yeah. I don't think he's even a deadline guy. It's just like, all right, what needs to get done? I'll just get it done. Like, and if he's working with us, then it will be the last minute.
Oh, that's true. That's the chameleon side of his family.
Exactly. Tubby.
Somehow we manage.
All right, let's freaking dive back into it. Welcome back, dude. That was a funny little commercial break of sorts.
Oh my gosh. All kinds of sorts have been happening under the beautiful freaking skyline tonight.
Yeah. I've taken a page out of your book and moving into my apartment. I still have not set up my bed. Various pieces are lying in various different locations of my apartment.
Yep.
I can see the bed frame from here. There's other pieces in my closet. It's very not inconvenient.
Yeah, you're in shambles right now.
Yeah, I can't close the closet door. But I said
No,
this
never
is,
again.
This is all good to go, basically.
Yeah, that looks good.
Hell yeah.
The one road sign on the wall is pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I do have the other one. I got some thumbtacks today, but I had to put up the essentials.
Yeah. Yep. How do you feel about essential oils?
I don't know, because that peppermint thing that Michaela had that temporarily got rid of my headache.
Yeah.
I feel like I was just breathing fire, that like mint fire.
Yeah, that's the point.
How do you feel about essential oils?
I freaking love them, dude. It's from my mom. I have a book that she sent Michaela and I. It's like it's like a big fuck you to Western medicine, which I fully support. Those guys suck. The Sackler family can eat my nuts. I don't know if we should have them up there full time, but like occasionally I wouldn't mind inviting RFK up to the moon with us. Beyond that, I love essential oils. I think we're a big doTERRA family in my household. Sooner or later, we're gonna host a doTERRA party.
I'm hearing so many words I've never heard before.
Yeah, the moon's the big one upstairs.
Oh, the one that glows like a fishbowl in the sky.
Correct. Yep, the fishbowl in the sky. doTERRA is a essential oils company. High quality stuff, or so they tell me. And it really, my day is not complete if I'm not huffing oil out of a bottle.
Is that like your version of smelling salts?
Similar, I would like to try smelling salts, though.
Me too. I heard you're supposed to use it to start your day, just right out of
Really?
bed.
Huh.
I figure give it a whirl. See if I can get up for my meetings in the morning.
They don't make salts smelly enough for that, dude.
No. Oh, I forgot to mention, you were talking about project coordinator. I used to be a project manager, but then we got purchased by the new company, and now I'm a scientific coordinator. Me, Matthew, scientific coordinator.
Yo. Do they have any idea what they've done?
No. I'm Mr. Science, bitch.
Wow. Well, congratulations.
Yeah,
First
I
and
got a
foremost.
C- in science most of my life.
And dude, you looked good doing it. I'll tell you that much.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I'm so happy for you. We're all so happy. We've been talking about it. You're the freaking talk of the town. Our Matthew, our little Bubby, is a freaking scientific coordinator. What are you
Yeah.
doing, dude?
I don't know.
Freaking flexing on the slutty muffins like that, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think
Oh.
they like that I do it either, you know?
The slutty muffins or your company?
Oh, the company, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I was gonna say slutty muffins they're a supportive group.
They are a supportive group. Jeez.
Yep.
Man. You know how I showed you that video of Steven making honey?
Yes. Yeah.
Let's put it up.
Apiary.
Let's put it up. Let's throw it over to Steven making honey.
I'm Stephen Peterson from Hive to Home Honey. Hive to Home Honey is a family business, family owned, family ran, started by my uncle, and right now it's being ran by me and my son. Our honey is 100% wildflower raw honey. When you hear that honey's good for your allergies, that's my honey. Store honey undergoes pasteurization, which kills off most of its beneficial nutrients. My raw wildflower honey has not, and it still contains all the nutrients that have an array of health benefits. Bees pollinate over 2/3 of our food sources, which means not only are they essential to our food supply, they're also essential to our environment. Even though beekeeping's been around forever, there's still so much to learn and so much to discover. Watching the bees work together as a team in order to strengthen their community is something I feel like we can all learn from them. It's been really rewarding working with my son, harvesting the honey and selling it at the farmer's market together, knowing that we're giving a good product to a good home. That's what it's all about. So come by the Hazel Farmer's Market. Ask where the honey guy is. We'll see you there.
He sounds like
Steven
a freaking
is-
movie star, dude. His voice is crazy in this. It's so good.
Dude, I think you better watch your back. I think your company might have a new scientific coordinator on their hands. I don't know.
He deserves it.
He does deserve it. For Act 2 or the sequel, whatever you want to call it, Stephen, I would actually like to see you make a video showing you making whooping. Think about it. Let us know. We'll produce it.
We'll produce it. When our OnlyFans goes public.
Dude, the private stuff is wild right now.
It's out of control.
Yeah. Batman has never been hotter.
No. Or the Joker. And I get it. The new Joker sings, but our Joker, he'll make a pencil disappear.
We still haven't found it. It's probably the most impressive thing that I've ever seen. Short of Matt's business cards, which now say scientific coordinator. It's the most impressive thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
I
don't
bet
think
Evan is like freaking pooping his pants about this. He probably feels so
yeah.
bad. Or
You just
scared.
know it.
He's probably scared that you're gonna freak out on him.
per usual.
Oh man. When are you guys gonna smooth that thing over?
This is crazy. Evan's a freaking he's the freaking man, dude. Brother-in-law.
Yeah, dude, I get it. The cameras are rolling.
This is-
I'll pause mine if you pause yours, and then you can really say how you feel.
I can't get up. I can't get up for that.
Oh, it's convenient.
I have two cameras going just because if the light is blocking one of them, get rid of it. I've been finickying it up over here.
I wouldn't have it any other way. It's my favorite thing about you.
Thanks, man. Dude, how's the terminal bar? Have you been back yet?
No. So last week was my first week of work. And I was dead tired last weekend, so I went to bed at I think 8:00.
Jeez.
Fully intending to wake up, and then did not. and I was going to go tomorrow. I have to go out on site I have to be out on the other side of the river in Wisconsin to do a quick job at like 10 o'clock tomorrow night.
Jeez.
I know. But after that, it should be normal schedule. So I'll be back.
Hell yeah. I've been hitting the Mad Hatter, the South Side Cellar. Man,
You've been going Monday, Tuesday, Thursday?
yeah. Trying to go
Nice.
Fridays, but I have not yet. But yeah, those three. Seeing all these boys have freaking evolved. Trent's got a girlfriend. Zach's got a girlfriend. You know, Tyler's being Tyler as hell.
Yeah. Boinking an X or something.
Yeah, as he does. As we all
Uh,
aspire to do.
Pretty wild that the minute you and I leave town, all these boys start liking women.
It checks out.
I just think it's a little, like, the timing is just a little bit too convenient, Tyler.
Yeah.
I mean, Trent, who are you kidding? Who else has a girlfriend?
And Zach.
Zach.
Zach Vandergriff.
Vandy, baby. Who are you trying to, like, no need to be a hero. Like, what are you doing? What are you trying to prove?
I don't know.
We had these
He-
boys in our home, except for Trent, which we really wanted to, but we did.
We did.
I know my smile says otherwise. I do love you. I miss your hugs and your freaking smile.
He's been given
The way
great
you always
hugs.
walk the room. I mean,
Okay. I staunchly disagree.
what? We'll move on. Whatever.
I had a lot
What are
of
you
like
drinking?
what?
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Fantas.
Nice, dude.
I bought the small ones because it makes me feel like a giant.
You know how was it Dos Equis had the most interesting man in the world?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's an idea. We knock off the Dos Equis commercial, but for Booby Blender, and you just become the most interesting man in the world. We
Oh my god.
have you saying things like, "I buy the little ones, so I feel like a giant," and other weird Matthewisms.
Dude, you're
Not
not
that
gonna
they're
believe this.
weird, but
I've got a pen.
okay.
Booby Blender by Dos Equis. Yesterday on stage, I just went on a rant about how I hate the television light, like the light at the bottom of the television. And then I told my joke about being scammed by a motivational speaking application. And I'm like, yeah, I need to wake up and be tense. I need to think about the television light. And I called back to it. It's sick.
I like that.
Thanks. I don't know if I'll ever replicate it, but it was fun last night.
I like that a lot. Did you write it down?
I have it recorded.
Follow up to what you were writing. Can you also, just so we remember, write most interesting man in the world? Thank you, Bubbly.
Of course. A lot of my talking points for today were very much Minnesota trip related, but we got to wait for Tubby on that.
Yeah, that's fine. I figured.
I've been very much I've been seeing all over Twitter they're comparing like the cabinet selection to the NFL draft. They're like, why are we all locked in on this right now? Like, we
Fair
never
point.
have in the past.
That's true. I
Just
also
stuck
didn't
in
know that he
rabbit
did it.
holes.
Maybe it's new. I didn't know it came in stages. Like, I just thought it was like the president sits down and then there's his list. What do I
Yeah,
know?
they're freaking milking it this year, dude. They're just nominations too. They have to be like fully approved.
Hey, would that be another like Booble it idea?
How do you mean?
Just milk it?
Like instead of got milk?
I don't know. I don't know if it would be like a, because you said they're really milking it this year.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of product that would be. If that would be like a button, like just milking it, or maybe like a knockoff on Nike.
Yeah, I like where you're going with this. I don't know. Do you think the ladies will be upset?
You can milk a lot of things.
You can. You can milk almonds apparently.
Jason Ronacher milked my ankle once
Yeah,
back
he
in
got
high
good
school.
at that.
A different time.
Different time, but a very similar connotation.
To how we mean it.
To how we mean it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a sexual thing.
It's not even
At
a
all.
sexual thing.
No. Mm-mm.
I think I just got I think I just hit the zone, dude.
Right now?
Yeah, I think I just hit the zone. I think
What's-
I'm ready to cook this bitch.
What's crazy is I was looking at you and I was thinking privately to myself in my own boy brain, holy shit balls. That guy on my computer screen, he looks like a boy that just hit the zone.
Yeah.
I was literally just thinking it, and then you said it. It's like my thought, we're so interconnected, dude.
Not to just burn more new material, but I also I wrote down like 12 jokes that I want to do this week, and I have just a check mark next to each one of them that I like if I've done them
New
already.
ones?
And yeah, some I've been doing, some are new. One of them is a megaphone Matthew joke, and I tie back to that being my nickname in high school. And I talk about it like it really was a detriment in social situations, but it really helped me talk to my grandpa because he had really bad hearing and just refused to get a hearing aid. And so like people would try to talk to him, but he could only hear me. But then like eventually he got a hearing aid. And I come over, I'm like, hey, what's up, Grandpa? And he's like, Jesus, Matt. Like, what do you... This is your fault. Take it out.
I do like that. At the beginning part of that, could the misdirect, or I guess depending on how you want to set it up, you could tie it into the grandpa story maybe at the end, like they also called me Megaphone Matthew back in high school. Somehow, because I was a big moaner.
Was not.
All right.
I was not
I
a
do like it,
moaner.
though.
Take it back.
Dude, I had never said that. I also never called you Megaphone Matt until after high school. We had different nicknames for you back in high school.
Skid mark.
Simpler times, dude.
They were much simpler times. We were so
2017.
so stupid back then. Now we're all smart.
I have a fully developed brain. Suck it, Mom.
How's that been treating you?
I feel more powerful. You know how I used to just show up places? Just throughout my, like, someone would tell me to be somewhere, and I'd eventually, I'd show up.
Yeah, I've seen you show up eventually.
Yeah. I've been showing up with conviction. I've been freaking kicking butts and taking names.
Who told
Apologizing
you to do
as
that?
well. I didn't mean to kick their butt. What?
Well, you did it nonetheless. Butts have been kicked. Food has been spoiled. This guy's got a fully developed brain.
Yeah.
Speaking of spoiled food, I don't have much food, but the food that I do have is spoiled.
You be botulatizing, dude?
Yeah, that's actually why Tubby's not here tonight. I botulatized him. I don't know if that was in the news. I have some old fettuccine alfredo.
How old?
Yeah. What else?
Was it,
actually-
was it, did you put a cover on it? Like, how long did you let it sit?
It's 2 weeks now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
The dilemma I'm running into is that, like, they pick up the garbage here. I just have to leave it outside. I'm like, well, what would make the most sense is to have that be the last thing that goes in the trash when I put it outside. But by the time the trash is full, like, it doesn't fit in the trash.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I guess we'll give it another week.
Yeah. Continually ran into that problem at the last place, too. Creed was known for that exact scenario.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. He's
Man.
He was a stinky guy, a stinky sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. We kind of cleaned him up real good, though. We made him smell beautiful with our various fragrances and our soaps and our body washes.
You brought back his luster.
Towards the end there, yeah, for sure. So as to not get charged for ruining him beyond repair.
I mean, I will say there's virtually no way we're getting our security deposit back.
It's only been, 6 months?
Yeah. Your mom actually, she was like, what you could do is, like, go down to the local court, and that lost me right there. I'm like, I'd
It's a
probably
good way to get your name out there.
What?
It's a good way to get your name out there.
Do you think that we just drop off a bunch of stickers?
Do we have stickers readily available?
We don't. That's why we need to talk to Kevin.
No, I think that's why we need to go talk to people at the local courthouse.
Oh.
I'm saying that's a good way to get our name out there.
Yeah, let's get the government involved.
I mean, they don't have like a whole lot of time left. The libertarians will rise again.
One last job. Libertarians are funny. They're a
What'd you
funny
say?
bunch. The libertarians are funny because
I-
they have the best ideas and no way to execute them.
It's kind of what I like the most about them.
I know, and they get to just be upset.
Yeah. Nothing's ever good enough. It's
No-
it's a wonderful place to be with the government.
I want you to be smaller. How? I don't know.
You figure it out.
You figured, but I don't like this.
But don't spend too much time or money or resources figuring it out, because if you do, I'm going to be in an uproar.
Roar.
Yeah.
I really like our list of current national treasures that we're going to put on the National Treasure Rushmore. Those are some high quality boys. We got freaking Alex Jones, Jordan Peterson, Dave Smith. There's another one. I forget who the fourth is. Oh, Tucker Carlson, dude.
Oh, yeah. Big Tuck. There was a time I thought he was annoying. I
Man.
do still think that. Tuck, it's nothing personal. Your voice is just... It's fun. It's funner now than it was when I didn't like you.
Not ready to write any of these boys off as annoying or not annoying. They're just figures of entertainment.
Just figures. Dude, these boys are, freaking icons. That's why we're putting them on a mountain. We're getting them off the streets, and we're saying, you live here now.
We're kind of doing them a favor.
Yeah. And then
One thing
Elon
that's
Musk is going to build his rockets inside of that mountain, just like Richie Rich.
oh my god, that was an underrated movie.
Yep. Was that Calkin?
Just caulking your name.
You're so silly, dude. I was talking Macaulay.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin. Yes. The richiest rich of them all.
Yeah, by the end, definitely.
I'm just glad his dad didn't fall out of that eyeglass thing of the Richie Rich Mount Rushmore. He almost fell off of it.
Dude, that's when Disney used to be cool. Before we knew about, all the various things that they've done to make the world bad. They used to be cool. They used to make their own movies, like Disney Channel original movies. I don't know if they still do that.
Oh, they like to make remakes, relive the glory days.
Oh, they're good at reliving, which is interesting because when I do it, mostly via things like shotgunning beers until I can't talk. That's also me reliving the glory days. But when I do it, it's a problem. When they do it, they make $1 billion.
How do you figure that one?
I don't know.
We'll table that one. We'll figure it out. I'm sure we will.
I really would like to.
Yeah. How are your painting skills? Are you pretty artistic boy? No.
No, I could do like abstract stuff. I can't. I can do no realism. I don't have the mind for it. No, there's just no way.
I like
the
making
idea of
fake
painting,
shit.
but I think once you start painting, it's kind of the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
You don't have much to offer afterwards, because then you're just all painting. You become the painting guy.
Oh, you don't want to be labeled as that. I see.
Because like, where do you go? What's your next step? I don't think you have one.
Only up from there, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a follow-up question.
Sure.
It is unrelated.
Oh, well, do you want to... Why'd you bring up the painting in the first place? Do you have good painting skills? I don't want to be rude here.
I don't have great painting skills, but I do have... If you give me some colors and you give me an idea, I'll probably paint something. And it's not going to be good.
That's very, very, very untrue. I don't think I personally have a picture of it, but I know you have it. You have a pretty killer painting. It was hanging up in Creed.
Yeah, so you have a blue sheet of paper, like, or something, right in your back left corner over your left shoulder, and it reminded
Oh,
me
yeah.
of the blue painting that I have. It's in my room right now. Just the color,
kicked
I
the
think,
camera.
is what did it.
Oh, what did I kick?
What do you?
I've moved the camera.
Leave it. What do you?
I don't want you to see anything blue.
I can totally see it. All right, I think before we come to blows here, we better jump right off of this subject. I feel like.
Painting never ends well.
Or means well. Where's your favorite place to people watch?
I like the airport.
Airport's good.
Airport is really fun, but I like if I'm like outside at a cafe or something, or even just sitting on a bench, just especially in a busier, like higher foot traffic area. I love watching people walk on sidewalks.
How does it make you feel?
You get to know so much about them.
Hey, I mean,
What about you?
you got to admire a guy that's confident enough to watch somebody walk on the sidewalks.
But I have to be sitting down with my back to a wall. Otherwise, I feel like I'm also being watched. And same thing with the airport. I got to be sitting down in some sort of seat.
I could see that. Yeah, you want to have that comfortability of being like, I can watch, but I'd like to do it on my own.
Correct. Yeah. I can watch, but I don't want to be observed.
Yeah. Have you ever observed someone people watching you?
I made eye contact with a couple boys from across a crowded room, if that's what you're saying.
I think that might fit the description.
That's for sure happened.
I don't like people watching at the grocery store. It's a little too intimate.
When was the last time you went to the grocery store?
I went today. I didn't buy any food. I got soda and thumbtacks.
What have you been eating?
Soda and thumbtacks. No, I have been eating oatmeal. Your mom gave me about 75 steaks.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Have you been cooking those?
I made one with those little potatoes also.
Oh, sure.
Freaking cooked it to the moon in a good way. Like, it was fantastic.
Walk me through your cooking process here.
All right. Well, I watched a YouTube video, and then I
Love it.
said not this YouTube video, so I went to a different YouTube video, and I gave that one
Second
a
opinion.
shot. Yeah. So you go like, you season it, you toss it in the fridge, you heat up the oven, you heat up the stove, you take it out of the fridge, you freaking let it get to room temperature, and then you sear it on one side for about a minute and a half, flip it to the other side for about a minute and a half, and then you toss it in the oven, and then you cook it for like 6-7 minutes in there, take it out, let it sit. Bingo, bango, bongo.
Yeah. Every good indoor steak that I've made in my entire life has been using that method.
And it was a double pack of steak. So I cooked both of them. Had one for dinner. Had half of another one for lunch the next day. And then
Love it.
I put the other half of the steak on a roll. And I had like a steak and cheese sandwich for dinner.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah.
There is nothing better than leftover steak on a sandwich the next day.
No. It's like
What
freaking,
kind of cheese?
oh, mozzarella. It's the only cheese I buy.
Yep.
I came to the conclusion yesterday at a mic. They were talking about ladies who can't cook. And I was thinking
Sure.
about it. I was like, an Italian lady who can't cook. Like, what happened? You lost the family recipes. It's freaking useless, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. What good are you? At
What
that
good
point?
are what
What
good
do you bring?
eat?
What do you bring to the table?
Because I'm bringing when I'm allowed to have the family recipes. I'm bringing mine. Like, who's gonna make
Yep.
who's gonna make the lasagna?
Dude, we made lasagna soup for dinner 2 nights ago. Last night? No, 2 nights ago. And as we were making it, it was kind of like I was taking the old Italian knife, or some people call it a spatula, and just a nice little screw you Italians, because I knew that it was going to piss you guys off. Soupy lasagna. It's like deconstructed lasagna. And I was like, Matt would have a conniption if he knew how to make this.
The thing is, let me stop you right there. Like, I've had lasagna soup before.
Okay.
I don't know what the. Sure, it tastes good. What's the point? Additionally, like, soupy lasagna is actually pretty good lasagna, but lasagna soup.
This is exactly what I was saying. All the Slutty Muffins who are actively listening this far into the episode, I called this, did I not? Back me up here. I said Matt would have a conniption.
You shut up.
Oh,
Ooh,
man.
dude, I feel like we gotta. I actually decided against it midway through. Jesus.
You often people watch?
Oh no, I usually walk with blinders.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah, I'm
You
not.
don't want to
I'm
be
not-
aware of your surroundings if you're an observational comedian. It just makes things a little too complicated.
Yeah, that'd be too challenging.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things I intentionally don't see. But one thing I did see, I was walking at the park the other day, and I see somebody approaching on a horse. Nobody brings horses to this park. Maybe a bicycle. Most people walk. There's a horse, and
Yep.
it's far away, and I see people turning away. And I'm like, well, this is about to be interesting because I'm not turning away. The
Dude,
horse
playing
gets close.
chicken with a horse is wild.
Yeah, dude, the horse gets closer, and it's just some 8-year-old child lackadaisically riding a horse. Like, not an interest in the world. I don't even know. I don't know how to paint this picture well enough to say that this was completely out of the woods.
So the horse comes out of the woods with this 8-year-old child strapped to its back. First
He
off,
wasn't even holding
I'm
the
proud of-
reins.
I'm proud of you for noticing such a thing. Second, again, I know I already said this, but playing gay chicken with a horse and an 8-year-old is
Let me stop you right there.
magnificent.
Now, as I was saying, the horse was really far away at a point. I'm like, oh, cool. I'll probably say hi to somebody on a horse. You don't do that every day.
No, you don't.
And then it's just some kid on a horse in the park.
Did you say hi? Did you say hi to him?
No. I was in shock.
Sure.
And I still don't have a joke for it. But it's like the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Did he try and sell you Kit Kats?
No, no. Dude, I don't even think the horse had a saddle. I think he just
Is
got here.
bareback in it?
I think so. And so he goes down the path, and it goes for miles and such. But like,
Yeah.
figure you might cross paths again. I never saw this horse again.
Just disappeared back into the
And
woods.
it was a large horse. I don't even know where. I don't know where it came from at all.
Was the horse taller than you?
A lot taller than me.
Dude, do you think you just saw, like, Gimply, son of Groin, on his way to help out the Rohirrim?
But I didn't see Legolas with him.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Well, they ride together and such, so
I
I
know.
feel like you would.
Right, but he's also an elf. He puts on that elf cloak. He disappears.
Never to be seen or heard from again.
Yeah, yep. Unless they do a squeakquel and bring back those boys for another movie.
Yeah. Should.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll read Narnia?
I've been thinking about it. I'm rereading The Hobbit right now. The first page of The Hobbit, before you even get to the story of The Hobbit, it lists all of J.R.R.T's various works. And there's a lot of them. I think I might try to find the Ballad of Tom Bombadil next and just read that all the way up on my moon trip. As a trip up to the moon.
Yes, sir.
There's also various other works that I'd like to, check out.
So you're pretty backlogged.
Yeah, backlogged. I also want to read Ready Player One soon. And I would also like to reread all of the Lord of the Rings again, because those are... So I also really want to read the Dune books, but the library in St. Paul is currently on like a 3-week back order for that book, and they won't even let me put my name in the hat just yet. I ask every day, and they say, "Nope, you're not ready." And I say, "When?" And they say, "We can't."
You're not
just
going to
not
be
ready yet.
getting it. Dude, you should go to a local small bookstore. That sells used books. That's where I got basically all
Oh.
my books.
That's actually where I got most of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, is used bookshops.
Oh, hell yeah.
But the library's free.
You have a library card?
I got a library card now, dude.
They shouldn't have let you have that.
Nope. I think they were okay with me having a library card. I just don't think they want me checking out any books.
Yeah.
It's like library card in name only,
An honorary library card.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I'm proud of you. That's good. You'll eventually
thought it was a big step.
figure your way around the system.
Yeah. Yep.
So this little episode, it's coming out December 11th.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah, Christmas is coming up.
It's right around the corner.
Have you got your Christmas shopping done yet?
No, I'm more of a deadline guy.
Yeah, like Christmas Eve.
I could see it happening Christmas Eve.
The fun is in the panic. Oh my God, what
Yeah.
do I do?
It's also really fun. Actually, I'll probably try to get most of it done Black Friday shopping, because I feel like that's kind of my big deadline. Black Friday shopping and people watching, so fun.
Is Black Friday shopping a scam? I feel like there aren't actually deals.
Yeah, now it probably is. It didn't used to be. My mom and I used to wake up at, 4 o'clock in the morning, sometimes earlier, to go wait in those lines at Walmart and Target and stuff like that. Super, super fun. One time I got a Dance Dance Revolution game for my Xbox 360 Kinect for free by standing in a 2-hour line at Old Navy.
There you go. You play that game
Yep.
a lot?
I used to. Knees
why he's
can't
so
really
good.
handle it anymore, but
That's why you're so good at dancing.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
it is a scam. I got an Aaron Hernandez jersey on Black Friday one time.
Hot.
It was last year. No, it was like
No better
6
time.
months before he went to jail.
Oh, so you didn't even get the deal on it.
I didn't even get the deal on it. I'm pretty sure. Damn it. I was like, I think I threw it out when that happened. And I'm so mad at the younger me because I'd love to have that right now.
Yeah.
That'd
Oh
be
my
so.
gosh, man. Yeah, that jersey's probably worth $1 billion by now.
Well,
Just like my ball from Gaylord Perry.
yeah. Yeah, but that might be your nest egg that you're sitting on.
I think I also have a Pete Rose signed baseball.
Oh yeah, that's worthless.
Yeah. He funded a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
That little signature of his.
Damn. Putting his name on a lot of bad gestures.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what they call I think that's what they used to call him back in high school. Pete the Bad Gesture Rose.
Yeah. Speaking of Pete and gambling, do you think the stock market's just gambling?
Yeah, probably.
Because the way that I invest feels a lot like gambling. I
Yeah.
like it too much, and I'm too bad at it.
Yeah. No, I very much agree. I think the following Pelosi would be great, and then Inverse Kramer has beat Pelosi on the stock market this year.
Really?
Yeah. Good old Jim.
Well, it's because she's
Just do the
part-time.
opposite of what he says, and you're gonna freaking beat Nancy Pelosi's stock portfolio. Wild.
Hell yeah. Dude, I just put all my money in Dogecoin.
Hell yeah.
It's so stupid. I also just bought 4 million Shiba Inu coins.
Nice. Yep.
Uh,
I think I have like 100,000 of those.
okay, so you get it. You get it.
Yeah. No, I'm well aware.
Dude, I got 4 million coins for $100.
Yeah. That's wild.
If that hits $1, it's a lot of rationalizing just impossible feats.
Yeah. Dude, rationalizing impossible feat is kind of what we're known for here at TCU.
Yeah, we thrive on that amount of enthusiasm.
That amount of feet. I mean, wow. The wonkier the better. That's what I always say. If your feet don't look like a hobbit's foot, we're probably not going to make it.
And that's why we're forever grateful that Tubby wears a size 15.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, he's the best of us.
He was the best of us.
Give me 1 sec. I got to do something real quick on this.
Do your thing. Check the markets.
All right, I'm freaking backtastic.
Hell yeah. Oh my God. I had a question, but you've clearly already answered this question. If you could start a beef with any public celebrity, who would it be? We're already knee deep in celebrity beef. We're balls
Yeah.
deep in celebrity beef.
No, he said he actually doesn't like to be balls deep in any of us. He prefers the closet.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think he would have an absolute conniption if he walked into your apartment and saw that you could not close the closet door. I mean, where's Co Wetzel gonna sleep at night? Huh?
Maybe my bed. And not so fast, I'll take the couch. I'm a gentleman.
You're freaking respectful as heck, dude.
Yeah.
Not many boys are built like you.
I hope not.
Yeah, they probably feel the same way. I don't think the world would function properly if we just had a bunch of TCV boys running around doing things.
Could you imagine?
One day. I think this is why they've filled us up with freaking microplastics and jambalaya. It's so that we have enough botulism in our systems that we don't produce offspring that are even remotely close to us. But what they didn't anticipatize is that recipe produces boys exactly like us. You hear me, Pelosi? Exactly. All right?
You don't just get 72 vaccinations and turn out not like us.
Dude, I think I've had like half of those.
Yeah.
If that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the religious exemption is... Mwah.
When it works.
Yeah, true.
Man, what else? Those questions on Sunday are going to be freaking crazy. We got a lot to cover. We got to cover the whole Minnesota trip, the Capitol, the freaking the underground tunnels,
Yeah.
whether or not Tuppy and I made a good impression at the open mics.
Yeah, I'll find out. I'll ask around.
Yeah, please do. Did they
It
do a
sucks that
good job?
What'd you say?
Did they do a good job?
I think you boys did the job that you were meant to.
Yeah.
There is no good impression or bad impression. It's just the impression. And I think we all lived up to that standard.
Yeah. You get three boys like us in one bar on one night.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an
We're
experience.
gonna be dropping a lot of cash.
They were fucking eating out of our pants, dude.
Dude, it was like they turned my pee-pee into a sippy cup. And I said, how do you do that? And then they just continued to eat.
You gotta throw that line into your set some more. They turned my pee-pee into a sippy cup.
Shoot, I don't have a pen. Can you write that one down for me?
Damn it. Pee-pee into a sippy cup.
Can you also write down send to Griff?
How have you been enjoying the Twitterverse?
I've been trying to... I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my algorithm, but I've started to see both sides of things, and that's not really a world that I like to live in. I want to live in an echo chamber, and right now it's not what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of different perspectives on the same topic, and I don't like it. I want one really problematic one, and then that is what I'm going to believe for the rest of time.
I completely agree. It's been happening to me too. And I'm like, why am I seeing this on Twitter? I'm going to see it on Facebook later.
Right.
Let me
Right.
see it on Facebook.
So I don't know. I think Elon is he's got a lot going on right now, out there being efficient and whatnot. And Elon, like we always say here at TCV, remember this when you take office: efficient me, efficient we, efficiency, and that will set you free.
I sure hope so.
Yeah. Well, it's tried and true.
Fish.
Yeah.
I haven't had a lot of that recently.
You not been taking your fish oil?
No, I'm not on any supplements currently, and I am faltering.
Yeah, I can imagine so. Dude, it's like building the freaking Great Wall of China without any walls. Like, you can't make a great wall without a wall. And that's what you're doing to your body right now.
With the microplastics.
Yeah, you set them free, and they are running amok.
Damn it. I figured they'd be running amok.
Yep. Amok, amok, amok.
Amok. Amok.
When do you think the next time will be that you go to the grocery store and get food?
I get paid on Friday, so I'm thinking Friday.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
And this is the paycheck that I actually get to keep money from.
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. Yeah, it is beautiful.
Yeah, I'm not at that point. My paycheck has already been accounted for. Now I don't have an accountant. And I think I could probably benefit from one. But this paycheck is going. Someone's got to fund our moon operation, and here we go. Some of us buy food with our paychecks. Others, buy the moon.
Yeah. And it might I say just an immense amount of credit card debt.
Yeah. 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 That's fine though, dude. Money will come.
Yes, sir.
See, that's why I live by the philosophy of spend while you're young. Because future Matt and Griff, they'll have the answers. They always have the answers. Those guys are freaking rock stars.
Yes.
Present Griff, he's got a problem that a credit card can solve.
And he's a freaking project coordinator. He's coordinating the hell out of the operation.
Yep. Yeah, this is going exactly, not as planned per se, but as expected, definitely.
Learning about what a business is.
Yeah, dude, I learned about the abbreviation T&M. I don't know if you've ever heard of that little number.
No.
Yeah. Time and materials. Apparently, you can charge for that. You can charge for time. I didn't know that you could ever put a price tag on that. What's even more surprising is that you can also charge for materials. Like, you could do both. I had no idea. I just thought, I did something, and someone paid me what they thought was fair. Turns out, we can set the price. And once again, we can charge for time. Not once did Sean K. the Snowman ever bring that up to us. He said you need to get married, and then you can start kissing boys. And I said, yeah, sign me up. I think I'd like to be an LLC now, Sean.
Yeah. And then just left you on that sort of cliffhanger.
Yeah. Yep.
Stupid bastard. Love you, Sean. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Just
man.
kidding.
Yet another celebrity beef that we're starting.
It's fun stirring that melting pot.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he wishes.
Yeah.
Oh, the other one. So it's you can do a T&M job or a. I'll probably have to go back and check my notes. I wrote it down somewhere. There's another job. Oh, fixed price job. It's where you just charge a certain amount of money. You don't worry about nickel and diming for the time and materials.
Just
They
flat
obviously
rate it.
still get used, but it's a flat rate. Yeah. But some people like the breakdown. They want to see each line item. That's a new word that I learned.
Hate it.
Yeah. But eventually, like I don't oftentimes like to expand my vocabulary, but I think this is one of the times where future Griff is actually going to be very excited about what I've done here in the present. Because later on down the line, I think these couple of terms that I've floated out here tonight, they are going to do really well in zero gravity when we are on the moon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Those are vital acronyms.
Yeah.
That don't spell out to anything.
Correct. Yep.
The work acronyms, they're either good or they're bad. I've only seen the bad ones, so I'm glad you were able to pick up some good ones. Like
What kind
when
of bad.
our new company, they have TCV as an acronym. First meeting that I saw that, I was like, excuse me, patent pending, bitch.
Did they not understand?
They did not understand.
Are they still using that as an acronym?
They are total contract value. Like, no, it's the comedy virgins, dumbass.
Wow. Hello, litigation. That's what I gotta
it's
say.
Coming. It's coming.
Man, Tyler has his work cut out for him. There's nothing more that I like to do than freaking start frivolous lawsuits.
With that Shiba Inu money.
4 million of them. All right, Pelosi? 4 million Shiba Inu coins. All right, what do you have? Freaking bozo.
It felt irresponsible not to buy that many.
Dude, it's a steal. It's a steal. Imagine if that hits $1.
Then that's like $1 million.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's I'm throwing a dart at a dartboard. We might just hit a bullseye.
Put that on a freaking shirt and smoke it, dude.
Yeah, they say that gambling's illegal in Texas. I disagree.
It's very true. Very true. Also,
I'm taking
I
the
don't.
over.
Go ahead.
No. That was
I
all
don't
had.
I don't understand gambling laws. Why it's illegal? There's a horse track in Grand Prairie that you can go to and bet on live horse races. But I can't place a bet on an app for a football game? Ted. What are we doing, dude? Every time you go to a game, and this is Ted Cruz for our audience members who are unaware of how freaking beautiful that bearded boy is.
Bundy.
Yeah. Ted Bundy Cruz. You show up to a sporting event, the team that you root for loses every time. But that's something that I would like to capitalize on. You're
Why
a sick
not?
freak, Ted
Yes.
Bundy Cruz.
You shouldn't have told me about the horse track.
It's actually right next to I think pretty. No, it's right next to a like big theater.
I'm not listening. I'm not listening. Dude, if you gotta know one thing about us Italians is we love the ponies.
You do love the ponies. Oh man, and lasagna, and you freak out if it's soupy.
It can be soupy. It can't be lasagna soup.
Semantics.
Have you ever had meatball soup?
No.
Oh, it's a lot like it's like a meatball sandwich soup.
I've had soupy meatballs. Does that count?
You know,
Because when I counted, I had 62 soupy meatballs.
I don't know about you, but I do feel like I've learned from your meatball disaster.
Extravaganza?
It was extra something. Yeah, I've been cooking them 6 at a time now.
That's not enough. You gotta add a couple more. And you add a couple more to 6, you get 62.
That's good. That's good.
Thanks. Math.
Dude, what are we gonna be putting on these shirts? The for our shirt extravaganza.
Our shirt catalog is gonna be deep.
I was talking to John Brown about shirts because he brought a bunch of merch. He gets them for like $5.
What?
Yeah,
Where?
I don't know. He might have told me and I forgot. I'll talk to Michael too because he's doing it. But the shirts that he's selling are the "You're not my real stepdad."
That's good.
Yeah.
I'd wear that to a freaking Ralph Barbosa concert.
Dude, it was pretty wild seeing him at Hatter, although
Of all places, yeah.
but like he used to do Hatter way back in the day, so I doubt it was weird for him in that way.
Yeah, it was like him just showing back up on the scene.
Yeah, just reminiscent. He has a special coming out on Hulu, I think.
Oh,
soon.
no kidding.
Yeah.
Good for that guy.
Making Hulu funny again.
Yeah. Man.
Would you ever do a comedy roast?
No, I cry too easy. Yeah.
That was mean.
Yeah. I don't. I think it would ruin me as a person. I'm standing on by a thread.
You've given too much ammo.
I think I've given a lot of ammo. And most of it's not going to hit. But those couple of things that do, I'm going to fall apart. Honestly, I think I've kind of Michael Scotted the whole my insecurities thing. And so I've just sent out a bunch of fake insecurities into the metaverse. But there's always a chance that they might find the real one. And then I'm fucked.
I'm scared of being robbed.
Shut up.
Dude, the craziest thing with that is I never worried about that. And then you said you were scared to get robbed. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm scared to get robbed. I'm with this guy who's scared to get robbed.
Oh, man. I think that's why I need to be sitting down to people watch. Because if I'm not and I'm just up walking around people watching, I feel like I might get robbed. And that takes over every sort of observation. I'm not looking for funny things. I'm looking for robbers.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I can't because I'm too worried about how I'm being perceived. I'm walking weird. Am I looking
I
weird?
knew you were going to bring up the walk.
What are my hands doing right now?
Yeah. Yeah, we all talk about it.
I didn't comb my hair this afternoon.
They're going to know that.
I'm making a lot of internal observations. I'm an
Yeah.
internal observational comedian.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I like that a lot, actually.
Damn it, I'll write it down.
Yeah, you should.
With my TV light rant I went on yesterday,
Yeah.
I ended up making it full circle.
Love that.
And I was, as I was talking about the light, and I was like, I think I'm the only one that it bothers, so I covered it up with some tape, and now my TV remote doesn't work. That's it. That's the circle. Along with the motivational speech line. I just kept calling back to it.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Because it gets funnier the more you bring it up.
Yeah, and it was a very like low-key night. There was nobody. There was only comics there.
Nice.
So I'm like, I'm just going to go up with the most random shit tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just try to get something going.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So what do you think? We're at the hour 26 mark.
Yeah, I think we could start wrapping it up a little bit.
Wrap this one up. Well, fellow Slutty Muffins, we've welcomed you to another episode of the Comedy Virgins podcast. But now, like all great things, it is time to come to a close. Not forever. We'll be back in 2 weeks. And in 2 weeks, it'll be freaking Christmas season.
Oh
So
my
be
God!
on
No,
the
it's gonna be
lookout
Christmas
for-
Day.
What?
It's gonna be Christmas Day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Merry Christmas Day, almost.
Yeah, in 2 weeks. Happy Christmas.
I think I jumped the gun here on the math
It's okay.
because it will be December 11th.
When this one comes out. Yes. But soon, 2 weeks from now, it'll be freaking Christmas pie. It'll be freaking Christmas pie in my pants. And you're going to be, freaking drinking my pee-pee like it's a sippy cup. I don't know if that's the best way to word it, but in 2 weeks, maybe we'll have something better lined up for you.
Wrapped under the Christmas tree.
I'm a double wrapper. I don't put my Christmas tree in any sort of place without double wrapping it first.
Just for
I
safety.
didn't mean, I didn't mean to open up a whole new freaking can of Christmas trees like that right before we're wrapping up, but that's just the way I feel.
Yeah, I mean, this will get it to that 26 mark that we might not reach, but
Yep.
We'll see we'll see.
I figured
this
I'd
has
just
been
take a shot right at the end.
Yeah, and and it was a great shot.
Thank you.
Swish, as some people could say, possibly. Well, this
I'd
has
back
been another
that.
episode of the Comedy Virgins podcast. Slutty
Count it.
Muffins. You just keep killing it out there and enjoy this beautiful Christmas season.
Yeah. My final thoughts. Coetzel, eat my nutbags, brother. Keep doing your thing out there. All right, we love you. This is the Slutty Muffins. Yeah. We love you. Colby, you have the biggest butt in the freaking ocean. All right? And that's all I have to say on it. Thank you and good night.